Okay, so let's return to the model builder tool or the model builder environment, and I want to talk about again documenting what we've done. Now, in the documenting process, we're not so much interested in the model running as we are in documenting what we did. And so, in a sense, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take away some of the things that we've done in the previous one. And you'll notice that right here we have our pieces exposed. I'm going to take these away, and I'm going to do this in the way that we did it in the first interactive process. And so I can do that by, we still have the tool, which is again, make XY event layer. I'm going to click on add data. And again, in one case we used the CSV file, and I'm going to now connect that to the process, and again, now it becomes full. And then the next thing that we did is we essentially took that and we exported it, which again is what we call, in terms of a tool, feature class to feature class. That essentially is a tool that allows us to make a layer file permanent. So I'm going to drag that one on. And what we did is we took that event theme and we exported it. And so you'll notice here that in this case this doesn't become fully colored because we really haven't told it a couple of important things. And so we can open up that element. And again, if you didn't see how I did that, we're going to click, right mouse click on the process and click on open. And you'll notice that it shows us what needs to be filled out. If you watched the previous video, each one of these lines is actually a process or variable that has to be filled in. So in this case, we need an output location. Well, we in fact outputted this, this to the working geodatabase. And in this case, we called it, if we look back at what we got, we ended up calling this sampling locations. And I'm going to leave it that way because, again, I don't want to overwrite the one that already existed. Once I click apply on that and OK, you'll notice that now, in fact, I've documented this. I'm going to click on the auto layout. I'm going to open up my screen a little bit bigger, and you'll see that in fact this documents what we have. Now I can also, just to kind of give you a context of this, this can be exported now purely from a documentation standpoint. I can click here on the model and I can export this to a graphic. The other thing that I can do is look at how the layout exists on here, and if I'm doing it as a graphic, there are some things that I might want to do in terms of does it go left to right, top to bottom, right to left, bottom to top, etc. And so those are important ideas in terms of how things are laid out. We can also, you'll notice, go to symbology, and they have a couple of different styles. And again, this is the one we're using right now. And then you could, in fact, have it inverted, so instead of being rectangles as processes and ovals as inputs and outputs, you can invert that. In any event, that's kind of the basics here. So that is, in a sense, documenting the process. In our next video, I'm going to show you how to actually make a functioning tool from this basic set of elements. All right, we'll see you next time.